classless but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. You got the wearing shades emoji, laughing emoji, hashtag let's ride, and you got another laughing emoji. And so that was Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson. But what is he responding to? Well, he's responding to his old head coach, Sean Payton, and what he said in the media. Let's take a listen.
I have a ton of respect for that organization. I spent 4 of my early years there, coordinating Super Bowl, first game in this stadium before 9/11. Close with the Mayor Tisch family, and they found a little spark with that quarterback. I was talking to John Mayer not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that change would have happened long after our game.
So there you have it, man. You heard what Sean Payton had to say in that clip. So he's talking to the media, talking about how, he has so much respect for the Giants organization. And, he was hoping that at the end, he was hoping that he gave props to Jackson Dart, but he was hoping that the Broncos didn't have to face him. He said he was hoping that they made that change much later after that game. And you know what that means? That means he wanted to see Russell Wilson, maybe a shot at Russell Wilson, saying like, hey, the game would have been a little bit more easier if Russell Wilson was out there versus the Broncos instead of, the rookie Jackson Dart. And these two have history. Of course, not last year, but the season before. We remember that big Seahawks trade that went down when Russell Wilson was traded to the Broncos. Sean Payton was the head coach. They gave up a lot to get Russell Wilson, and it did not pan out in Denver. Like, it just wasn't. The two didn't get along. I forget all the history that they had, but it wasn't a pretty breakup. It wasn't a pretty breakup when, Russell Wilson went to the Steelers. And, I think it was some more shots being taken in the media before this instance, or, they had something happen. I just can't remember. If you remember what, everything that went down, let me know in the comments. But do you think this was fair or foul when it comes to Sean Payton, man? Let me know in the comments. We never really hear from Russ, right? He's all positivity. He got a family man positivity or hashtag let's ride, all that. He's usually good to go. But, him and Sean Payton gets under his skin. We've seen guys, take shots at Russell Wilson, or, we see him catch strays, former teammates and whatnot, but he doesn't typically respond. But he responded to Sean Payton. So he really must not like him, man. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this situation.
On this memory here at Rocker Park. At his theme. Somebody leave the basket. We're gonna see him on the post. Snacks. Tell me yesterday, HBC.
Man, once again, man, I appreciate you having me, man. And congrats, man, on the platform. And I say keep it going, keep doing your thing.